So YouTube wants all its content creators, like you and me, to be more transparent about the use of generative AI in our videos. But how can we be more upfront about this? And are there any consequences to our reach or rankings? To put this into context, on March 18th, YouTube had announced an update to its policies surrounding AI-generated content on the platform. Videos must now be tagged whenever they have used generative AI, and it's up to the creator to state whether or not the video contains AI. The problem is that many YouTubers can't figure out what even counts as AI. AI-generated scripts, AI video editing, AI voiceover, and what if the concept for the video was made with AI? Does that even count? In this video, we've got the key takeaways regarding the new AI policy. We'll show you what the tags look like, and we'll talk about how this will affect you and your content. All right, let's get started. Now, without a doubt, the visual aspect of YouTube videos will require the most altered or synthetic content tags. Videos depicting realistic but fictional situations and content that adapts authentic visuals to look different than they actually are will require a tag. For example, showing a real city on fire when it's not, or showing a realistic city on fire when it doesn't actually exist. Manipulated or generated human likenesses will also require AI tags, such as deepfakes and the adaptation of human visuals, which includes swapping one person's face for another. Interestingly, YouTube's new AI policy isn't as concerned with whether you're using AI, but how you're using it and whether audiences will be able to tell if it's AI generated or not. For example, an AI-generated video of unicorns in space wouldn't require an AI tag because the audience should know that that video isn't real. Wait, what? To put it simply, if your AI visuals could be mistaken for a real video, you must tag it as AI-generated. The same goes for AI-generated or synthetic voices. There is some debate online about whether an AI version of your own voice still counts as potentially misleading. But ultimately, whether it's your voice or not, the content is still synthetic, so you should still tag your video to avoid any repercussions. So that's what does require a tag, but what are the exceptions? YouTube has stated that the purpose of this update is to allow for more transparency when it comes to AI-generated content. However, this does not include all uses of AI-generated content. Idea generation, script writing, beauty filters, color and lighting adjustments, special effects and blur, as well as obviously fictional content that won't mislead audiences are exempt from requiring synthetic content tags. However, the new update failed to mention thumbnails. So it appears that AI-generated thumbnails therefore don't need to be tagged, but there's likely to be updates on this in the future. Now, if you're thinking, maybe I'll just ignore the tags to avoid any potential downsides, then YouTube is already 10 steps ahead of you. When it comes to AI use on their platform, YouTube is taking the fight fire with fire approach. A combination of AI moderation and human moderation is used to detect guideline violations and unreported AI content. Viewers can also report AI-generated content and request that it be taken down if the video recreates their visuals or voice, which is a big win for voice actors who do not consent to AI voice cloning. However, YouTube also stated that even when tagged, some AI-generated videos will still be removed from the platform if the intent is clearly meant to disgust or shock audiences or it violates other community guidelines. So what are the repercussions for not tagging your AI-generated videos? As of right now, it is still unknown how much AI tags will put off potential viewers. But human dubbing and voiceover services will now provide even more value, offering a way around the AI tags and offering genuinely heightened engagement from international viewers. We recommend tagging all your AI content. Being transparent is more beneficial and user engagement will be higher. Here's why. YouTube will initially add an AI tag to content which has not disclosed the use of AI, and this tag cannot be removed by the content creator. If the creator continuously refuses to be transparent about the use of AI in their videos, the platform will take it a step further. YouTubers might even find their content being removed from the platform or their accounts removed from the partner program. This will prevent creators from monetizing their previous videos and any videos they release in the future. That's not worth the risk. While the synthetic content tag might not be appealing on your videos, you can still monetize your video when you tag it correctly. While many audiences are likely to avoid AI-generated content now that it's declared, creators are faced with the decision to either accept that this transparency will lead to fewer views or stop using AI-generated content in their videos. To get your eyes on the details of YouTube's new AI policy, you can head over to the YouTube blog. which will be linked in the description. It's important to stay up to date with the rules of the platform. Nobody wants a ban. To book real and engaging human voiceover or dubbing services for your YouTube content to expand your global audience, head over to Voquent.com. Our range of dubbing packages make it easy to take your channel international and avoid those AI tags. See ya!